Pregnancy has to be in a state of functional quiescence. The womb has to stay relaxed for the whole pregnancy so that the baby can grow inside. Progesterone is a hormone which helps prevent the womb from contracting early in pregnancy and keeps the baby safe inside the womb. If the womb starts contracting before 37 weeks, it is known as premature labor. When you approach term, that is around 37 to 40 weeks, your baby's brain starts releasing hormones like CRH, which act on placenta to release estrogen and oxytocin to kickstart the labor. Your body automatically starts withdrawing progesterone support. Your womb is no longer in relaxed state now. And above that, the release of hormones like estrogen, oxytocin, prostaglandins make the womb ready for labor. They begin preparing the muscles of the uterus for contraction and hence start preparing your body for labor. Labor is divided in 3 stages. First stage is when a completely closed cervix opens up and gets to 10 cm dilation. That is, it opens up to 10 centimeters so as to facilitate easy delivery of the baby. The second stage is from full dilation to the delivery of baby. The third stage is the expulsion of placenta or the afterbirths. Out of all the stages of labor, first stage of labor is the longest one and is more prolonged as 20 hours in first-time mums than 14 hours in the mums who have given birth previously. First stage mainly involves preparation of the birth canal so as to facilitate the delivery of the baby in second stage. Main preparation involves dilation and effacement of the cervix, that is, thinning and opening of the cervix in a sufficient manner so that the baby can come out easily. Factors responsible for the preparation of cervix are: muscle fibers of the upper part of the womb are attached to the muscle fibers of the lower part of the womb and to the thick closed cervix. With each uterine contractions or the labor pains, the cervix gets pulled up, means in a sense that it opens up, gets shorter and thinner. This opening up is known as dilation and thinning up is known as effacement. Upper part of the uterus contracts, retracts and pushes the baby down in the lower part of the uterus. Cervix slowly starts opening up with the forces of contraction from the upper part. Your baby is protected throughout the pregnancy by a bag of membranes known as amniotic fluid. This bag of membranes is called forewaters, which is below the head of the baby. Uterine contractions or labor pains generate pressure in these forewaters, which will in turn help in dilating the cervix more. All these synchronous efforts of uterine contractions to push the baby down and to dilate the cervix goes on till you are 10 cm dilated, that is fully dilated. Once you are fully dilated, the bag of membranes which was helping in opening the cervix ruptures on its own, if it was not ruptured previously. Delivery of the baby is accomplished by downward pressure of uterine contractions or labor pains, along with your efforts to push the baby out. These uterine contractions and your efforts to push the baby out are so great that the baby comes out in spite of facing resistance against the pelvic muscles to hold him back. In third stage, there is a placental separation. Placenta occupies a lot of surface area on the growing womb. But when the baby is delivered, your womb cavity gets smaller and this reduces the surface area for the placenta as well. As a result, it starts separating itself from the wall of the womb. After complete separation, it comes to lie in the lower uterine cavity, and then with your contractions, it is pushed out. All this was what your body did to deliver the baby. Baby also has to do a lot of hard work to come out of the birth canal. This hard work of the baby to come out of the birth canal is known as mechanism of labor. Pelvis is a canal through which the baby has to pass. This has three parts: pelvic inlet, pelvic cavity, and the pelvic outlet. Pelvic inlet is where the baby will fix his head and is known as engagement. This is the first step towards the labor by the baby. Pelvic cavity is where baby does all the twists and the turns to make its way out of the pelvis. And pelvic outlet is through which the baby will come out. When baby engages his head in the pelvis, baby tries to flex the head more so that the movement is easier. This is known as flexion. And then baby starts moving down as well into the pelvis. This is known as a descent. When baby reaches the pelvic cavity, baby rotates the head for about 2/8 of his circle and shoulders to 1/8 of his circle. This is known as internal rotation. As baby keeps on moving down, at one point of time, the head reaches the outlet. At this point, you may get burning or a tingling sensation as the whole perineum is stretched by the head of the baby. And this can be seen externally, known as crowning. Baby is ready to be born now. With your contractions and pushes, head is born by extension. Once the baby's head is born, baby will untwist the head to 1/8 of the circle again and is known as restitution, followed by further twisting known as external rotation. And then the shoulders will be born along the rest of the body.